Hi guys, and welcome back to Dream Queen. Perla here. So we're going to start off with the zodiac signs. So we are actually starting off with Leo. So this is Leo's video. Now, I got to clarify this. So since this is with energy, this can be either about your DM or DF who's a Leo, or if you are a Leo yourself. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. You just go ahead and place whatever feels like it's yours or theirs. If you want any information on what it is that I do or how I do it, down below in the description there's going to be a link to show you, that will take you over to a video that will show you exactly what it is that I do. I just call it PERLA'S gift. I use water and candle, so I kind of try to harness all four elements. I am an earth sign, so you know. Anyways, I don't know, kind of felt out of it right now. Anyways, the songs for today for our Leos is actually quite beautiful. I Won't Give Up by Jason Mars. And when I was reading through the verse, because I love to read the verse, I'm sorry, I love reading, it just kind of like sinks in for me, I guess. Obviously there's one that says, I won't give up on us. But what really called to me, like spoke to me, was our differences. They do a lot to teach us how to use the tools and gifts we've got. Yeah, we got a lot at stake. So Leo's energy, what I'm sensing is, and I want to say he, so I'm going to say he knows. So there's a lot at stake, and not willing to give up, not willing to just sit back and let it all go away. Basically, that's what I'm sensing. We're gonna go ahead and get started with the read. So I have my water and my candle for those of you that want to see it. And I keep it on a, so it's a frame, and it has a quote. It says, life's most beautiful things are not seen with your eyes, but felt with your heart. Just in case anybody wanted to know. I don't know if I can say that. Alright, so let's see what's going on with Leo's energy. Things are coming to an end, like a full circle. Just whatever situation the Leos are currently in, that have caused pain. My heart is like hurting right now. That has caused suffering. That has caused worries, fears. It's all coming to an end. So that is, thank you to the DFs for aligning themselves, for doing the work that they need to do. And again, if you're the DF and you're a Leo, then that means by you aligning your counterpart, things are getting coming to an end in that area of their life. Reflecting on everything that has happened. Shedding that little bit of I want to say guilt, I don't know why, that they were stuck in, as far as like what they had put you through. For those of you where your beloved is, or yeah, is in a relationship, yes, that's part of the full circle coming to an end, moving forward. there's going to be communication towards you in regards to that relationship with that person ending. Actually, quite beautiful. So two souls, like literally merging and becoming one. Not, regardless of what had happened, not giving up on the connection, not giving up on the love, not giving up on everything. There's some things that are going to come to surface, some secrets that were held either on your part or their part. I'm not saying that it's not going to be painful, it's just it is something that needs to come out. What I'm sensing is like some of the things that hurt you were intentionally done to hurt you, but you have to understand that it's because they were hurt themselves, if that makes any sense. The reason everything is coming full circle, and things are ending when it comes to other relationships or whatever other struggles that they have been going through that has caused pain is because of guidance that's coming from above, meaning spiritual. So things are coming to them in dreams that they're just gonna know that like the time is now, and it is time to move from the current situation that they're in. For those of you that are watching, you need to let go of like the self-torture of what has been done towards you. So having that constantly repeating in your head and constantly replaying it needs to end. Because that is, and honestly, like the only thing that I will say that can delay the union. So it is about getting your mind straight, getting, how can I put it this way? With all that with everything that you know and everything that, I'm so tired. That's what it is. So yes, it is hard work to move past something that is recent, that is so fresh. But in order for things to move in a different direction, for things to move in the way that they're supposed to, everything that is old needs to be left behind. And that is including the memories of what was done. And when I say that, I mean the feelings attached to the memories of the things that were done towards you by your counterpart. So if this person cheated, or this person left you, or this person mistreated you because of where they were in their life and because you were not aligned, then it is okay to, you know, if the memory comes back, it's like, oh, okay. If it's coming back, on its own to kind of like either trigger you or to warn you about, like, you know, a certain path that you're going down, and that's fine. But when you are intentionally looking into those memories and looking into those feelings, then you yourself are putting yourself in that position of hurt and pain. So when it comes to moving forward, it is okay to look at the past for learning experiences, but it's not okay to live there, if you get what I'm saying. Because I'm sensing that has always been an issue, is the bringing up the past. So there's ways that you can bring up the past in a way that shows, oh my God, their energy, whew, it's like wants to knock me down. And that's what I feel like. It's just exhausting, constantly going over and over and over the same thing. It's like, if you know what you learned from it, then just set it free and let it go. Fill that part of your heart with something positive. So when a memory of something hurtful comes to mind, then challenge it and replace it with something positive, with a good memory you have with your DM or your DF. Because then this way, alignment continues, because it is a daily work. It is something that we have to constantly work on. And I just feel like for the Leo energy, especially the masculine energy, they're just exhausted and tired. And that is in essence like their fear of like, okay, if I'm in a relationship with so-and-so right now, and, you know, she is arguing and constantly saying that I don't love her, that I don't want to be with her, because that's what I'm sensing, and that I want to be with so-and-so, her, you know, his DF, then he knows that the time has come to let go of that relationship. And it doesn't have to be just a relationship, like, let's say, with another female, but it can also be a relationship, like, with family members or anything like that. So put it however it fits. So if they have family members that do not like you and that are constantly talking about you and constantly saying how you're not good for them and things like that, then you, in essence, cannot do the same thing when they move towards you. So when he comes towards you, you cannot sit there and say, oh, you know, your family doesn't like me. Oh, your family this. Oh, you know, your ex this. Oh, you left me for her. Oh, you cheated with her. Because then he's basically going into the same situation, and growth is not going to happen. So when he comes forward, when he starts to reveal, when he starts to talk from his heart, from his soul, you have to be speaking from a place of your heart. You have to be speaking from your soul. Because otherwise, you know what's going to happen? The entire cycle that was just broken is going to begin again. Because you have not healed completely. So you are not ready to move on to the next phase. I don't want to say faith. It's phase. You're not ready to move into the next phase of things. So I guess faith. So you have to keep your faith in knowing that this time is going to be different. That this time we are not repeating the same cycles. That this time it will move forward. We're not going backwards. And if things are brought up by him, or I feel like it's going to be brought up by him, because I feel like when it comes to the masculine energy, that is going to be one things that is going to come up. Is going to be like, okay, tell me what you got to tell me now. Tell me what you want to get off your chest in regards to what I did to you in the past, whether it was me putting my family before you, or me putting another girl before you, or me putting my kids before you, or me putting my job before you, or me putting, you know, going out before you, whatever it is, get it out now so that when we hit this reset button, there's no chance of things going backwards, if that makes any sense. So, and in essence, that is what, in the process of the next few days, week, I want to say weeks, I want to say week, that is what you have to work on, whoever's watching this video. Again, you can be a Leo, your counterpart can be a Leo. This is what is happening in the Leo's energy at the moment. So just make sure that you are living and coming from your faith and not from your fears. Because if you watched the video that I posted earlier, or it's going to be yesterday because now it's late, that was one of the main things that was going on, was everything that was being purged. So when things are being purged, I'm actually using, I don't know if I've posted these, the White Sage Tarot. These are little mini tarot cards. With all the things that are being purged, that is one of the... I'm just going to leave them out because I didn't even start. One of the things that are, you know, one of the things that happens is, wait, this is not, these are the little cards that tell you about the chakra and stuff. One of the things that tends to happen is that when things are being purged, then if you don't recognize the reason why they're there, then you get stuck in them, if that makes any sense. So it's actually pretty cool. I'll show you the two cards that dropped, but I just want to pick out one for his energy, the energy for the connections, and then as how he views you. So the funny thing is that the two that came up came up right side up, and then the three that I pulled out came out upside down. So the one that I got upside down was the Eight of Wands for his energy, how he's feeling. Eight of Swords, how he feels about the connection. And then the Seven of Cups, sorry, I don't know if you can see that, the glare is like hard because of the candle, of how he's viewing you. So what I'm sensing, again, I don't go by normal tarot cards meaning. So the Eight of Wands is the time for silence, the time for staying quiet, the time for not speaking up, for just going with the flow, for following the crowd is over. So coming into that space of wanting to speak up, wanting to get things out, wanting to get everything out on a table, which I think is beautiful. So with the Ace of Swords in reverse, is just that, letting go of all the crap that happened, all the drama, or all the blaming. They're exhausted. I feel it. I feel a bit, don't worry. No, mine is not a Leo, but you know. I guess I'm speaking from his DF. Wanting to just leave everything that is not gonna help the connection to relationship behind. Like just wanting to put everything down and just being like, okay, let's just move forward. And the way he sees you with the Seven of Cups is, and it's like in reverse, but so there's like 6 cups completely all around. And this reminds me of something, and I don't know why. So, you know when you wash something and you clean it, a cup, right? You put it in reverse. to dry, because you need everything to dry out from the inside out. And that's what I'm sensing, is like he's tired of everything that has happened. So he's willing to come in, speak his truth, because he no longer wants to be quiet. He wants to break down all the barriers that are in between you two. Basically like washing everything off and putting it upside down. Not in a bad sense, but in a sense like, let's dry everything out and let's just purge. Let's let go of everything, so that this way we can have this. So this came out first, the Wheel of Fortune. So there is spiritual help here coming into his energy. Again, whether he's a Leo or you're the Leo, there is spiritual energy coming into his energy to help him see that the time to move forward is there. And then the World, which I think is an acorn, which I think is beautiful, because what do squirrels do? They save up all the acorns for the winter. So having the acorn here is kind of like, so to me is a representation of just balancing everything out, in a sense of letting go. And that's what I keep on hearing, like, and it's like, that's what I want to do. I just want to let go. I want to be free. I want to just let it go. Like, let's just talk about it. It's going to hurt. It's going to trigger both of us. But it's needed, because we need to move forward. And in order to move forward, we cannot bring any of this pain or hurt with us. So, it's actually quite cool. My heart is hurting like crazy right now. It's like I'm worried. Are you willing to face our past? All of the fears that we have of our past, and move past it, regardless of how hard it's going to be. That's what wants to come out. Pain is going away. So I hope that this message helped. Again, this is the Leo's reading, and energy is interchangeable. So if you're a Leo or your counterpartner is a Leo, that is what is going on at the moment. Again, if you have any questions or anything like that, all the information is down in the description, including other tarot card readers that I follow, and my mentor, Jupiter 1111. Thank you for watching, and I think I'm gonna go take a quick nap. It was just one, but the Leo's energy is like really, really strong. They're just tired at the moment of the past lingering. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.